glory given to the Most High God. All glory given to Yah, for he is worthy to be praised. He is worthy for all of his love. He is worthy for all of his peace. He is worthy for all of his righteousness. He is worthy for all of his will. He is worthy for all his creation. Blessed be his name. Thank him for all the things that he has done for you and the things that he is preparing now, for he is a jealous God. All glory be given to Yah. Thank him for all that he does. Thank him for all that he is. Thank him for all that he will do. All glory be given to Yah, the Lord of hosts, the most highest. All glory be given to Yah, for he is worthy. He is worthy to be praised. He is worthy to be worshiped. He is worthy to be loved. He is worthy to be praised. He is worthy to be edified. He is worthy to be magnified. He is worthy to be glorified, for he is worthy. All glory given to the Most High Yah, the most highest. All glory. Peace and blessings be upon you all. And Yeshua HaMashiach's name. This is your brother Jehoshaphat Israel in the sanctuary. All glory be given to Yah. All glory be given to Yah, for he is worthy. Peace and blessings be upon you all. All glory be given to Yah. What is good, family? It is your brother Jehoshaphat Israel in the sanctuary. I would like to take this time to thank all my brothers and sisters out there and tell you that I love you. I thank you to all my brothers and sisters out there to take out the time to listen, to understand, to get this inspiring spirit upon you of all the knowledge and wisdom that will be put forth. I can't take no credit on that. I'm just grateful that our Father will let me be a part of it. So I want to say to all my brothers and sisters out there, you know your brother Jehoshaphat, I got love for you. I love my people out there. You know what I'm saying? I love all my brothers and sisters out there. Don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? This is all love right here. Now, family, all the lessons that we'll be going through for tonight will be all the lessons that King Solomon taught us, family, through the whole periods of his life, family. As we'll be on our last couple of weeks, we've been studying King Solomon and every single thing that he taught us through all the many different lessons, family. We've been going over here completely, but so any lesson tonight will be from King Solomon, family. Just like we've been on for the last couple of weeks or almost a month or so, family. So now back to this jealousy, family. I do not put other things above Yah. I know that in my life, family, that I can't put anybody's love over my love for God. And now I love people. I love them to the full capacity that a man of God can, family. And when I say that, I'm basically telling you I only got so much love to give, family. And some people will be like, well, brother Jehoshaphat, you bad for saying that, brother. You shouldn't say stuff like that. But all of your love got to be given to God. He has to have more love than anything, that you would give anybody. So that's why I'm telling you, I only got so much love to give. You know what I'm saying? The majority of all my love is given to the Most High. Anything that I do, I make sure that I enjoin him on, to make sure that I can get the okay from him, that I can do those things, whatever they might be in a day or in my life, any situation that I make. I bring him into all of it. And it's not something so small that I wouldn't bring him in and pray over it and wait on his answer, you know what I'm saying, before I get an answer. Bring him into everything to let him know exactly where I stand at. And in the process of you pulling Yah into your life like that, it makes you love him even more, because you come dependable. You depend on him. You know what I'm saying? It shifts from a person being a bastard to the Most High God to them actually dependent on him and needing him and missing him. See, these people who don't have no faith, they don't understand that this is a real relationship that you're having. You know what I'm saying? You can't see the omnipresent creation of the Most High God in your present, but you still dealing with him in your life nonetheless. They look at it as invisible as he is the same construct in their head that he doesn't exist and he doesn't do anything. But a man of faith, me, I'm in a relationship with the most high God. You know what I'm saying? I can't see him, but he's still doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't walk up. Well, I'm going to just walk on up to Zion. I'm just going to take the escalator right on up to Zion and see the most high God, and I'll be able, but it's still a relationship nonetheless, is what real faith is. All the principles of a real relationship, I can't see him, but he's dealing with me like any other person that I have to deal with on this earth. You understand that? I can see them. I still have to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? I still have to deal with them. I can see them, but I can't see him, and I still have to deal with him. All glory given to you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you that you're dealing with us, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you for dealing with us, for you are a great God, for you are a holy God, for you are a worthy God. Blessed be your name, Father, and Yeshua HaMashiach, Yah, for you are worthy. All glory be given to Yah. So it's still a real relationship that you're in. You still in a physical relationship with God upon the realms of this earth, but they have no faith, so they don't see it, and they're not dealing with God like that. They don't even see it like that. For me to say it's a real relationship, like somebody you would call on the phone, you would spend time with, you would get lonely, you would get sad in your heart if they didn't come around. A real relationship with the Most High God, not just talk. You know what I'm saying? Real faith. You know what I'm saying? He is still dealing with me no differently than a person that actually exists. And these people just don't get it because they do not have a real faith, because they do not want to build up this with the Father. They don't want to do that with Yah. They don't want to because they think that it's fake and it's phony and he don't exist. So they just want to give in to their own pleasures and do what they want to do with the time that they have been given and the time that they got allotted. So it's like that. It's like that damn Prince song. We want to party like it's 1999. You know what I'm talking about? They want to party like it's no damn tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because sad to say it, if they keep on living that life, I don't know, family. I have no idea, family, if they will be able to make it. So let your brother find out where I was in studies and gospel into your spirit tonight. All glory be given to Yah. All my brothers and sisters, go ahead and throw your hands up. All glory be given to Yah. Yah, I come to you as your humble servant in your garden upon this earth. And I thank you, Father. I thank you for all my brothers and sisters out there in the world that hear my voice. I ask that you lift them up, that you bless them. I ask that you bless the fruits of their mind. I ask that you bless the fruits of their body. Father, for my brothers and sisters who have not felt your presence upon their life, Father, I ask that you reveal yourself. Yah, I ask that you reveal yourself to them. Father, I ask that you bless their husbands, their wives, their sons, their daughters, their whole household covered in the blood of Yeshua HaMashiach. We also call him Jesus Christ, the Messiah, the Messiah. Father, I ask that you bless us all, that you protect us, that you fill us with all of your grace. I ask that you be with us, walking with us by our hands, Father, calling us out for what you want us to do, lifting us up with all your favor, all your blessings, all your protection. I ask that you bless all of the righteousness that you put in us to shine in this world and a dark, cold world, to bring more people into your glory, Father, for you are worthy, God, for you are the only God, for you are the only one who is worthy of praise. All glory be given to Yah. All glory be given to Yah. Father, I bless your name and we thank you. I ask all of this in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. You can put your hands down. All glory be given to Yah. All glory be given to Yah. Blessed be his name, for he is worthy. All glory be given to Yah. Father, we bless your name in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Family, thank you to all my brothers and sisters who have prayed for me. Thank you, brothers and sisters out there in the world. You know your brother, I love you. And you know I need you. I'm not one of those people out there that try to hide from you in the way that and try to give you spoon feed you something that you don't need to be. I'm not here to do that. When you run across a real brother and sister like me, we are here to give you the truth and to love you and try to build you up and be better than they trying to be for you. But as you see, your people like to run from love. They like to run from compassion. But when it comes to those other people, they got even more for them. But I said here tonight, I told the Father that I wasn't even gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna go there tonight, because My people hurt me in ways that y'all can never know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hurt me in ways that y'all can never know. You know what I'm saying? The lack of you not loving your brother is the most coldest thing that I would never want. I would never want to be like some of these Hebrews out here, family, that's so black and is so damn cold and got so much damn hatred in their heart for their own damn kind. But once more again, they don't never realize that God made them black to love black people. But once more again, I'm not even gonna get into that tonight. Let's get into lessons for tonight. So remember, your Father, he is a very jealous God. He is. He don't want you spending too much time. If you're watching the football game, bring y'all with you. Hallelujah. I don't think y'all hear me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think y'all hear me. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to the park, bring y'all with you. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, well, Jehoshaphat, I don't know. If you're going to the skating ring with your baby, bring y'all with you. You know what I'm saying? Take him wherever you go. Keep him locked away up in your heart, locked away up in your mind, and express him through everything you do and everyone. They got to see it. And you know, and if they see it, you know, they gonna run from it too, because you know Hebrews hate some love. You know what I'm saying? They love, oh, you loved and you loved and you love and you wrong. You start loving a Hebrew, he start throwing holy water on you, family. He start putting up crucifix. They act like you a damn vampire because you loving your people and stuff, family. I'm telling you, they scared, family. They run away, family. Or which one is it? Is they just so damn cruel and so damn evil? Which one is it, family? Yes, so okay, now January 12th. We was last here in the sanctuary January 12th. We finished that. Any more initials here? Give your brother a second and to get down in the sanctuary. We might bleed over a little bit. We might carry over into like the 9, 10 into the because I told the father too, we might carry in 10 extra minutes into to make the I want to sit down here in the sanctuary for a full hour, family. Okay, yep. Sign the date. This one we did that. Okay, side notes. We did that. Ask y'all to be a I told you, family. I told you to ask him, family. Ask him to glorify himself, family. Ask him to glorify himself through blessing his humble servant. That's you, brother. That's you, sister. Ask your father to glorify himself. Make himself be known through all the different blessings that he can rain down from Zion upon you and your house, your household, brother, your household, sister. Y'all being up over there being showered with the blessings of the Most High God. So I ask you, brother, I ask you, sister, I want you to ask the Most Highest to glorify himself through blessing you and your household. All my brothers and sisters out there. Okay, we went over that. Okay, now, I told you, you set the tone wherever you might be. Okay, we talked about it. Okay, I'm comfortable. I preached on all that. I feel very comfortable that we covered that, all of it. I feel so comfortable. I gotta put my name on it again. I think today is the 14th. January 14th. I could be wrong on that. I'm going to keep on bouncing around with these pictures, family, because I don't want to time out on here. So please excuse your brother. Okay, let's get into lessons. When there is famine in the land, pestilence, a fatal disease, or plague, or blights, or mold, a plant disease, locusts, or grasshoppers, when their enemies besiege them in the land of their cities, wherever plagues or sickness there is. Now, all that is brought on just from a person sinning, and you be like, well, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of anything, but people don't realize that sin offends God. It makes him feel a type of way because he's a God that has emotions. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna let you slide like that, family. And then the people, they look at the other people who slide and don't get paid back for it. But then they don't know themselves that It's not a lot of people who will be able to get over like that for a long time, family. So you look at things like disease, and you look at stuff like, well, Joe, so I'm not worried about no grasshoppers. I ain't worried about no plagues. You should be worrying about these fatal diseases and all of this pestilence, because he want to see you sick. He want to see you broke. He want to see you hurting. He want to see you stressed out. He want to see you losing your mind. You know what I'm saying? He does, family, when you start giving into any sin. This is what it brings forth. Okay, let's get back into this. Sickness therein. Okay, just from truly having remission of sin and to open ourselves up to Yah and his forgiveness brings all these promises that are his hand of protection. So if you have remission of sin, if you really mean it to God to open up yourself, he will protect you from all of these things, family. He will, family. He'll protect you from all that different pestilence might happen to somebody enemies in their life, family. Okay, I know that some of y'all ain't worried, y'all young and y'all not worrying about getting sick. But like I said, family, he wants you sick, family. He wants your enemies all around you. I said these things like this, but let's break it down one more again. Brightness or mildew. He wants you not eating, family. Locusts or grasshoppers, you know what I'm saying? That's like you not being able to eat, family. All the food you be able, he don't want you eating, family. He already said he wants you sick. He wants your enemies. He wants you to give you diseases. He wants to give you it's fatal diseases out there. We're not talking about a cold or something like that. But just by you loving him and letting him into your life, he has already promised, he has already said he will protect you from all of those things. Now look at all of them people, and they would never take him serious like that. So they're not protected when the pestilence come, when a fatal disease come, when the enemies come surrounding them, want to eat at their flesh and tear like the locusts. From they don't want to see that, family. When they besiege that all they four corners and they broke and they ain't got nothing and they sick and they sitting up over there hurting, family. The only, you know what I'm saying, he has promised to not let you. He don't want to see you over you. The father doesn't want to see his child over there like that. And they don't even want it, family. They would rather live their life and walk and have to deal with all of those things, because all those things is out there. It is, family, that pestilence is out there, family. Them plagues, family, of what he said he would do to you anyway, they're out there, family. Family, disease, family, your enemies, family, sickness, family. All of that stuff is all out there. You know what I'm saying? And to believe in him, to not have remission in sin will bring all those things on you. That's a promise, however you look at it. Either he gonna protect you from them, or he gonna let them get at you, family. And you see these people who don't have God in their life, and all of those things cling to their bodies, family, because they're out there, family. You got to actually imagine pestilence is walking around doing stuff, family. Disease, family. It jumped on that person for a reason, family. I'm sorry, family. You know what I'm saying? Why are they sick, family? You know what I'm saying? Then disease that kill them, family. Come on now, family. All of their enemies tearing them up, family. So these promises that come from him, instead of having all of this stuff out there that can hurt you, cling on to you. Once you cling on to the promises for him to protect and believe, they don't want it, family. Let's move to the next lesson. It's sad, family. It's sad, family. You will see him, family. You will see him all their whole life. And everything that I told you is going to be clinging to them, family, until their very demise, family. If they don't turn to the Most High God. If they don't turn to Yah, family, it's going to be looking bad, family. Okay, Yah torments and afflicts us to make us miserable, down pressed, that they may fear the Lord all the days that they live. So just imagine that he does that to people. He does that to good people, family. Just imagine what he'd do to a good person, family. Look. Let's go back. Yah torments and afflicts us to make us miserable, down pressed, that so that they may fear the Lord all the days of their life. Anytime we sin, God is going to afflict us. He's going to torment us. That's a promise. You understand? That's a promise. He has promised to make our lives miserable. God doing this to us. He loves us, family. You know what I'm saying? He loves us. And people be like, well, I don't know, Jehoshaphat. I don't know. But if he don't torment me, family, if he don't do something to me for my sin, I'm going to slip up and start doing that stuff. I don't want God drowning me no more. I know he going to do that, family. You know what I'm saying? So he'll torment us just like the promise was. He will make your life a living hell, family, because he loves you. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want to see you going that way. And you'd be like, well, y'all say y'all love him. Yes, we love him. You know what I'm saying? And he'll still do us like he does us just like this, family. We ain't no different, but that's out of love, family, to keep us on the right path. And people say that he's all loving and he's caring it, but God be hurting people. He hurts good people. I'm telling you what he'll do to a good person, family. I'm talking about good people. He has to do that to his sheep to keep them on the right path. They be fearing doing all that evil up over there, family. That's what keeps them from it. And they know, just like I know, whatever we do, we will be paying for it. Ain't no getting around it. Ain't passing it to somebody else. Ain't burying it. And, oh, it's 2019 and I don't have to worry about 250. Nah, family. He gonna come bring it to us, family. We know that, family. This is what he does to good people who step out of line, family. This is why he not playing with nobody. He like, look, I do these to the people that I love. What do you think he'll do to somebody that don't love him? Playing around with him. Want to one foot in the door, the other foot out the door. What do you think he does with people like that, family? He doesn't even see them loving him like that. Okay, let's move to the next lesson. Okay, now, people who don't love Yah, he drowns them out at the point to where he can't hear them anymore. Yah only hears you if you love him. So it's like he drowns people out, family. God really doesn't hear you. Okay, now, if you sit there and you fake and you be all like, well, I love God, whoop-de-whoop this, and you have to really love God for him to hear you. And through all the scriptures that talk about it, that's why I broke it down in this simple way that I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You have to have love in your heart to unlock anything with him like that. So look at him listening to you. Now, some people don't have no love in their heart and they say that they love him, family. God doesn't even hear from them like that, family. He doesn't, family. He doesn't hear. And if that was the case, it wouldn't take somebody else to sit there and a king or someone great in the past sitting there. Well, can you talk to God for me? That means that God can't hear them, family. Why can't God hear them? Because they really don't love God like that. They know of God. Some people know of God like that and they still choose not. God could do something to them, family, and they still don't choose to love him. So if they don't love him, they can't talk. They can say whatever they want to say to God. He can't hear them like that, family. You have to love God for him to hear you like that. It's sad, family. It's sad. It's like love unlocks all the doors with God like that. He doesn't hear nobody. That's why can you imagine? Look at all these different people in this world that hate him and sit there and scream and say the most horriblest things about him. They live upon this earth and he can't even hear them. And this is the closest that they gonna get to him right now, family. And he can't even hear them because he done blocked them out with all the hatred that he feels inside of they are straight up enemy. You know what I'm saying? They on the enemy side of the list for the hatred because he does not see love. Now I repeat to you, if you do not have love in your heart for God, you are an enemy. You know what I'm saying? You are an enemy to him. That's why he don't see it. He don't hear you like that, family. Okay, let's move to the next one. Now, Yah has done his best already for any of us in our lives because he has given us two treasures that he has given us two treasures that he has already given us. So as I look at God and you here today, God has already done his best for you. And you be all like, whoa, Jehoshaphat, I don't understand what you mean, brother. What do you mean God has already done? He has already gave you the most precious thing that he can do. He did his best for us today. He did his best for you today. He gave you two things that's more valuable than any other things that's in this life. You be like, what is more in value? It's simple, family. Okay, Yah has done his best already for any of us in our lives because he has given us two treasures that he gives to everybody by these two things that are priceless. And if you had all of the money, power in the world, you couldn't make it. So look at this. With these two things that God gives you and me and everybody else in the world, there's no amount of money that can buy it. There's nothing valuable enough to be able to pay it. Like if you had this and you'd be like, well, I got like a whole building made of gold. I'll give you this and you would give me that and it'd be worth it. You can't even buy it. What he does for us he does his best for each and every one of us every single day, family. Today, he has proven it. He already did his best for you. He ain't got to give you no blessing. He ain't got to give you no love. He ain't got to do none of that, all that other stuff that he does for us. He do a gang of stuff for us in the daytime, family. Take all that other stuff off the map. Just the two basic things that he gives us is more important than anything. It can be any man in this world and they can't buy it, family. They can't afford it, family. They can't have all that money. Well, I got $10 trillion in the bank and I'll be able to buy it. You can't even buy it with that. Even if they had $10 trillion in the bank, even if they had all the precious rubies, golds and that, you can't buy this. You know what I'm saying? And he has already done that for us. And people don't even care. And I'm not going to say they're a bastard in front of him. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not. But they look down at him like he ain't did nothing for them. And he has loved them so much. Okay, let's get back into this. And gives to anybody by these two things that are precious. And if you had all the money and power and the world, you can't make it. But most people take for granted and feel as the board owes them something. After he has done his best for any person by creating them in this existence. So God, he created you. Number one, he created you. He did not have to make your soul. You ain't no filthy beast unless you want to act like it. You ain't no filthy beast. You have a soul. We're not talking about a conscience. We're talking about an actual soul that lives forever. He's created you. That's number one. He did that for you. He did that for all of us. He put us in this existence. He did not have to create you. You do not have to live. You do not have to be a being with a thought. You know what I'm saying? He loved you so much and he enjoyed you so much that he created you. He had to think about you before he made you. You know what I'm saying? So it's something about you that he fell in love making. He loves all of us individually. I hope you know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why he created us. He does not have to create a soul. He doesn't. He doesn't have to create a sentient life. He doesn't, family. He doesn't. He did not have to create your existence. He did not have to put you in existence. You know what I'm saying? That's number one, the most greatest thing. You can't buy that. If you own the whole earth, you still couldn't buy that. If you had a planet that was the size of the sun and it was made of pure diamonds, you still couldn't afford that. If you had all the smartness in the world, you couldn't duplicate it or make that. So he has already done his best for, number one, he has already did his best for any of us because you can't duplicate it. You can't buy it. You're saying you can't imitate it. You can't get more of it. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to a store and get it. You know what I'm saying? You can't. These things are unattainable to the hands of a mere mortal. You know what I'm saying? The hand, even demons, they can't do that, family. You know what I'm saying? Even them, you know what I'm saying? They can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? So he's and people won't even acknowledge that he has gave them existence, family. It's sad, family. He personally individualized their being, family. Their conscience being, family, their soul, family, you know what I'm saying? Their independent life, their independent existence, family. They do not have to exist. God did not have to create me, and I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now. You know what I'm saying? Just like you sitting here listening to this. He did not have to create half the people on that block, but he gave them a chance because he loves us so much. Now, what more can he do? You know what I'm saying? What more now can he do for you? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? He already created you. You know what I'm saying? These people is so trapped up on man's traditions and customs that they can't see him for like that. They think of a man's state of mind. Well, I got a mama and a daddy and they birthed me out in the world. Now I'm in the world. Wah, I do whatever I will. Come out talking like the devil. You know what I'm saying? The devil start conforming them into this world. You know what I'm saying? They will never acknowledge him like that because they too busy trying to pleasure themselves like you know who. And you know what? And you know how. There's so many of them, family. Especially with these damn black demons out here in the world. There's a lot of them that try to get you to turn away from the Most High God. You need to tell these brothers, why are you so damn worried about turning me away from God if he don't exist? You know what I'm saying? Trying to tell you they themselves are secret agents themselves, family, because they already went over to the dark side. They don't know God, but they sure enough know the devil like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know God, but they sure enough know the devil like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't already walk to the other side. They already getting the devil's scrutles and all his noodles, family. You know what I'm saying? He's already got them on his belly like a dog, and the devil's sitting over there rubbing their belly and stuff. They already at home. That's why they trying to turn their people away from the Most High God. If he did not exist, and the things that I'm telling you are not the truth, why are you worried about it? You worried about it because it is the truth. And it's a place that they must go to. People be all up over there. Well, the Bible. Yes, God wants you to act a certain way. You just ain't going to be able to love him. You know what I'm saying? He wants you acting a certain way, being a certain way. And all that comes through all of his laws, his statutes, his limitations, all of his judgments, family, all of his commandments, family, walking in the sight of the Most High God. Right, family, doing anything that is right, family. He stands on the principle of righteousness, family, but it's certain things that he wants you to know and he wants you to act like and he wants you to follow. And you're not going to get that unless you are in his holy scriptures, family. In his scriptures, family. So let's get back into this. Okay, now, Yah has done his best already for any of us in our lives because he has given us two treasures that he gives to everybody by these two things that are precious. And if you had all the money and power in the world, you can't make it. But most people take for granted and feel as it is owed something after he has done his best for any person by creating them in this existence, because beforehand they were nothing. Before God decided to make you, you were nothing. You wasn't a sperm in your daddy testicles. You know what I'm saying? Half of your DNA was not sitting up over in your mama's egg and floating down her fallopian tubes. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't that. You were nothing. You know what I'm saying? You were nothing. You wasn't even a thought. You know what I'm saying? You was none of those things. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't a soul because he did not make you. You was nothing. You know what I'm saying? He decided to make you. You know what I'm saying? That's why he gave you. That's why he put your soul. You know what I'm saying? He made your soul and made it preparations for you to come down upon this earth and have a birth upon this earth, family, to be born. You know what I'm saying? But he does that to all these people and they bastards and they take it for granted because they don't believe. They don't want to think. God is not an author of confusion. He makes things so damn simple, but people think it's so extravagant because they have listened to the wrong people for so long that had lies for them, that had a mouthful of deception, that want to keep them at arm's length from God because they want to keep them confused. You know what I'm saying? We're not here for all that. God makes things so simple that he puts it in us already. He put that in us. We fight against with those principles because we want to believe what we want to believe. We want to do what we want to do. And we want to think what we want to think. And all of those things ain't got nothing to do with the Most High God. because he wants us to believe in him. He wants us to think and be as he is and do as he is, family. It goes against everything that he is, you know what I'm saying, of what we want to be, family. So they do not want to believe, family. They don't, family. That's why they can't see him. That's why they can't hear him. That's why they can't feel him. Y'all could be right before their very face, sitting there screaming and yelling, family. They would not hear him like that, all up in their ear, family. They don't even hear him, family. They don't even hear him like that, family. They don't even hear him like a, Jeffrey, don't do that. They don't even hear him like that, family. They don't, family. They don't even hear him out. Even that low, it'd be like a person talking. Oh, you going outside and I'm gonna be serving y'all and you can't hear me no more. And what are you doing? See, they don't even hear him on that level. You know what I'm saying? The voice of God start getting all low into him and they can't even hear him no more. Even if he was sitting there screaming, they still couldn't hear him. So it don't even matter, family. They don't even believe him like that, family. It's sad, family. It's sad, family. Let's keep on going. Okay, now, and creating them in this existence, because beforehand they were nothing, and giving them life to live and find him by giving us this time. So he gives us life every single day to live, to find him. He made you, he gave you existence. Okay, he could have stopped there. You know what I'm saying? He could have stopped there. You could have had one day of life and you died. And then you could have went off into black eternal oblivion all again. He didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want that. He gives us life every single day, family. He gave them people life every single day just to find him, family. He made them. Then he gave them time to find him, to understand him, to try to worship him, to give into him. Once more again, he's not going to twist you to learn him. He's not going to make you love him. So he gives you, like a parent, he gives you time to come to him. Just like your kids, they be all mad, but then eventually they come back to you. Oh, mama, I'm sorry. Oh, daddy, I'm sorry. That type of stuff, family. He gives us time to come pleading to him. Oh, please, I need you. The whole time he there, though. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, family. And they never find him. But he has already done his best for every single person. To me, he doesn't owe you anything else after that. And you be like, dang, Jehoshaphat. But I told you already, he already got that whole suitcase of all that good stuff that he gonna do for you. That's off the top for those who love him, who cherish him, who chasten his word and chasten his law and fasten them close to their own selves and do them. He got a backpack full of goodies that he always gives to them each and every day with his truth. But those who don't believe in him, family, they should be happy just for those two things. Because he already did his best for all of us, family. He did his best for us, family. Every day. He don't owe us nothing like that, family. He gave you life. He created you and he gave you life. What more can you ask? But this world is such a bastard and they don't want to believe, family. So let me reintegrate more back into this because I thought this was a side note, but it is not. It is still the same. Unwavering, undying love forever that once more again can nobody else do for you. So look at this. Unwavering love. Now you got people in your family that say they love you. But God's love is unwavering, meaning it's not going to stop. There's nobody else that can do that for you. They love you, family. They do love you. Your family members do love you, family. But they will get mad at you too, family. And I'm not saying that all of them will always be there. But when you serve the Most High God, family, when you serve Yah, family, he always going to love you. And he always going to be there. I don't know nobody else that's going to be able to do that for you. And I know them people say that they love you, but remember, he comes first. You know what I'm saying? He comes first. Okay, unwavering, undying love forever that once more again. Can't nobody else do that for you and give you what he has already given onto you. And so many people hate their lives their selves and their future. It's sad, family. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. The things that he gave them, they're mad about it, family. They hate their lives, family. They hate their future, family. Ain't that sad, family? That's the best thing he can do for them. You know what I'm saying? They already don't. They don't already want to try to love him or learn him or anything. He giving them like he giving them time to at least be on this up top for the time that they is, and they not even happy with that, family. They gonna be very miserable where they're going, family. Okay, we have done this one, family. Let me double check because I want to make sure I know what the date is. I think it's the 14th. I could be wrong, family. I could be wrong, family. I think it's the 15th. See, it's Tuesday the 15th. See, I was wrong. It's the 15th. I thought it was the 14th. So it's January 15th, and we right before 9 o'clock prayer hour. And shouts out to all my brothers and sisters who will be coming to the 9 o'clock prayer hour. Yeah, you see you pray all day long. I know that. I know a lot of y'all pray a lot, but you see now that you be coming to this 9 o'clock prayer hour. You see, you be making it your business. You do it a couple days. I don't want to say that you need it, but you're doing it. You're giving into it, and you're being submissive in your heart when you come to the Most High God, when you is in praise. So you see it as a praying instrument and a praying tool. We all happy that we do this every single day. You know what I'm saying? We do this you got a chance, you know what I'm saying? You got a chance in this lifetime to get on your knees and pray at a single time, family, with all the rest of these people out here in the world, family. At one given time, family. I told y'all, family, if the devil people can get together and worship Satan every single day, we can all get together, and all of us in North America can get together at a time and praise him, family. We can, family. Are praising him at a time with your brothers and sisters across this world. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win streak. However, I look at it, family, because we magnifying, glorifying, edifying, and we loving our Father and growth, family, just from this prayer hour, family. So much growth, family, because dedication and faith pairs into it. Okay, let's get into the next lesson. Okay, blessed be the Lord who has given rest to his people, Israel, according to all of that he promised. There he has not failed one word of all his good promises, which he has promised through his servant Moses. So what Solomon is saying, he's like, because you got to imagine now, I'm going through all these lessons and I'm being practical with it, but all of these lessons came from Solomon. They did, family. I'm sitting over here saying all of this stuff like that, family. But all of these many different lessons that we're going over, all of this came from him, family. Solomon said, family, you have to really love God for him to hear you. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying, family. Solomon is saying if you don't love God, he ain't gonna hear you. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be able to hear you at all like that. I keep on preaching on that he is a tester of a heart because so many different people is faking. You gotta have a real love. Now, Solomon said, Yah will torment you and afflict you and make your life miserable. He said that. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? Through his life, family. Remember, also, and I compare a lot of these lessons with my own life, but all of this stuff came from Solomon, family. Remember, we on Solomon. You know what I'm saying? This is what he said, family. Okay, let's go back. Now, blessed be the Lord who has given rest to his people Israel, according to all that he has promised. There has not failed one word of all his good promises, which he had promised through his servant Moses. So as you go back and you look at Old Testament and you look at every single promise that God promised Moses, is the same thing that King Solomon seen happening for him. all the great benefits of all the blessing that our Father would give to anybody, but still the curses as well. Anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything that he said he was going to do, either it be good or either it be bad. Solomon is saying that just like he told Moses so long ago that he not going to change from that. And he's going to do that to anybody. I don't understand why some people would think in their head that God, he look at us, his true children, and wouldn't look at us like a king or an emperor or a king or something. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you think that he wouldn't do that to them? He wouldn't do that to you. If he did it to if he would do it to Moses, why, brother, why, sister, would you think that he wouldn't do that to you? He would do that to anybody. So if the promises, them good promises, if he did that for all of them good people, he'd do the same thing for us, family. And he's going to do that, family, for us. He promised us, family. God has shown me in my life that whatever he says, he's going to do it, family, in my own personal life. He said he was going to do that for me. He did that for me. If he said he was going to do this for me, he did that for me, family. If he said he was going to make sure that this was going to happen, that happened for me, family. God, he proves himself to us. But then again, gotta have that love for him, family. Gotta be building up that relationship, family. They think that this is not a real relationship that they in, family. It's sad, family. It's sad, family. Okay, let's move to the next lesson. So remember, all the promises that he promised, either good or bad, family, you can have them. It's people receiving all of his promises and they're bad and they're just receiving them and they don't even know about them. If I sit here and I told them, hey, you a Hebrew Israelite, and if you don't respect God and love him, he gonna give you curses to where you're gonna be at the hospital and you're gonna die from all these diseases and stuff. Look at your people over in the hospital dying. All our people dying in the hospital. Look at all these so-called black people having all these diseases and they ending up in the hospital. Why? Because they had a curse on them that they didn't even want to know that was happening to them. I told you this stuff ain't happening to them other people. It's happening to our people. God said that he will put curses on us to where we will get sick and die. The white people say that we die faster than any other. We be at the hospital faster than any. They living longer than we are. That's what they're saying through their science. They saying any other race of people is living longer and they're not ending up in the hospital for all them diseases. Why is that? Because we got these curses on us about stuff that we better be doing. You could tell them Hebrews up over there, hey, you better be serving on your Father or he gonna have you sick up at that hospital and you'll die. They don't want to listen. Look at all the many generations that became before us and got sick and died over there at that hospital. This is once more again, this is not a game, but they took it as a game. They don't even want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think they got an ear to hear, family. They feel that they want to do anything that they want to do, and it comes with a price. For we are God's chosen people, so-called African American people. And we can't get away with doing that stuff like them people do. I know it hurts a lot of people's heart. You know what I'm saying? But I told you, our people back in the day, family, they did not know who they were, family. They didn't, family. Remember, they put our scriptures in a language we didn't understand. We don't understand white people like that. That's why they be talking and we don't understand their language like that. Say it again, Billy. Say it again. We don't understand them like that, family. You know what I'm saying? We just don't understand. They speak a language we don't understand. It's really hard for us to understand them like that. You know what I'm saying? We try. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's something missing in translation and we act different than they do. We live in the same place. We see the same rules and events and we have the same, well, almost the same, resources as far as technology and everything, but we look at them differently, family. Just it's the same thing as the Bible said, family. Okay, now let's get back into this, family. So good or bad, family, good or bad, whatever Moses said, family, it's still happening to this day. And so many of them, well, they know, we got Yeshua, we got them Yesus, he came, he wiped that. No. He just told you that it's changed up a little bit. Now you're going to have to trust in him now. You know what I'm saying? He going to help you even more. You know what I'm saying? But you still going to have to do what Moses said. And they look at it like, nah, we don't have to do that. All right. Then you're going to be cursed, brother. Then you're going to be cursed, sister. Look at our generations of our people, family. Look what's happening to them. Line them up, family. Ain't nobody else suffering, family. We can't even get out of that, family. The only way we can get out of it is for us to love our Father and come together. That's the only thing, and follow all his laws, his statutes, his commandments, his limitations. That's the only thing that's going to get for us to have remission. That's the only thing that's going to get us out of it, family. Once more again, that's why everybody ain't going to make it. Only those who's going to do what he's asking them is going to make it. And remember, them snakes in the grass, they up over here saying, don't believe in none of this stuff Jehoshaphat telling you. And they sitting up over here and they got the devil's umbrella. Okay, now let's move to the next lesson. So many people Yah knows nothing about their lives and what they are doing through and what's next to happen. May the Lord your Yah be with us as he was with our fathers. Now look at some people, family. Some people, God don't even know about them like that. Why is that, Jehoshaphat? Because they don't talk to God. They do not pray. They do not invite him on nothing. Brother went out to the backyard to grill some burgers up. It would have been so much blessed filled if he would have went out to the backyard with Yah and grilled up them delicious hamburgers, family. Delicious hamburgers on the grill with Yah in the backyard. Brother could even had a Corona with him. You know what I'm saying? As long as Yah was with them in his heart, family. He didn't even want his family. He didn't even want it. He burnt the damn hamburgers and everything, family. You got to take him in on every single thing, family. And then, for some reason, family, they don't even be sitting up over there praying, family. It's sad as I look at it, you know what I'm saying? But they don't even try to talk to him. All glory be given to Yah. Shouts out to all my brothers and sisters who are entering into the 9 o'clock prayer hour. Family, go ahead and throw your hands up one more again. I'm going to end up over here. Father, thank you for all my brothers and sisters who here at the 9 o'clock prayer hour. Father, you are a great Father. Father, thank you for all that you have done for us today, for you are a great Father. Thank you for your will on our lives, Father. Thank you for all the mercy that you have given us. Father, thank you for getting us up and giving us the ability to do the things that we had to do to make it in this day, Father. Father, thank you for all the things that you have done for us, Father. Your hand of protection, all of your mercy be upon us. All of the things that you have given us from the smallest to the great, Father. We love you, Father. We thank you, Father, for you. You are a great God. We bless you, Father. We bless your kingdom, Father, for your will be upon this kingdom as it is down on this earth, for you are a great God. Blessed be your name. All glory be given to Yah. All glory be given to Yah, for you are worthy, Father. All glory be given to Yah, for you are worthy of praise. Shouts out to all, and Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Shouts out to all my brothers and sisters who are involved in themselves at the 9 o'clock. We're going to carry over that 10 minutes that I talked to you about. But I'm thankful, family, for all my brothers and sisters, even if they came in for 10 minutes. That 10 minutes going to turn into 20 minutes. That 5 minutes gonna turn into 10 minutes, family. That 15 minutes gonna turn into 30 minutes. And my brothers and sisters out there, they are keeping it holy. They got his mind, they got their mind. They are in a submissive mode right now, really being intimate, for they know that the Father, he takes his time at this time to listen to all of us. Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? Crying out to our Father at this 9 o'clock prayer hour, being real, family. Being honest, family. Being honest, family, for he loves us. Okay, let's get back into this. So they don't, family. They don't tell God nothing, family, nothing. They don't. You wouldn't believe it. This is why he don't know people, family. You cannot imagine that it's a man who actually lived for only 40 years, and in that 40 years time, he never talked to God about nothing. That lady lived for 60 whole years, family. She didn't even believe in God, so she never talked to him. She never prayed to him. She never told him anything about her life. This is why God says he never knows people. They never took out the time to know him. We're different, family. Our life evolves, so we don't have to fear this. It scares us to death to even hear something like that. Turn from me, I never knew you, depart from me. That's terrifying if the Most High God said that. But this is why he be saying it to them people up over there in their judgment. And they be all like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm telling you, family, they never took out the time to know him, to pray to him, to let him in, family, to let the Most High God into their life, family. And I told you, ain't nothing too little. He want to be involved in everything, family. I don't care if you going down to Basket Robbins, family. I don't care if you going to Mickey D's, family. I don't care, grandma, if you sitting up over there and you doing some knitting in your chair and you got your quilt on, got the fireplace going and it's all warm, grandma. Even then, but you already know that. To all you college students out there, you know what I'm saying? You hitting the books, you know what I'm saying? Bring y'all with you, you know what I'm saying? He makes it so easier, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're at your car wash, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're washing the car, shining them rims. That's the most time to be intimate with your father. Bring him into everything. They don't want nothing to do with him, family. Nothing, family. They at Safeway and y'all ain't even on their mind, family. That's a problem to him, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't know them, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, family, they at the motor vehicle, family, and y'all ain't even with them, family. He ain't, family. He doesn't know them, family. For some reason, they just got their income tax check and they did all that shopping, family. And they was all in them stores, family. They could have took y'all with him. Didn't even do it, family. He don't even know them, family. This is why, family, they do not take the time out to pray, to submit themselves to him. Ain't nothing too big, ain't nothing too small that the Most High God don't want to be involved in when it comes to you, brother. When it comes to you, sister, I don't care if it's a flat tire. He wants to be involved in everything. Hallelujah. For his glory. Hallelujah for his mercy. Hallelujah for his grace. He's there with us, family. Okay, now, so many people, Yah knows nothing about their lives and what they are going through and what's next to happen. Family, he don't even care about them, family. All that bad stuff is about to happen to him and he don't even care, family. It's sad, family. It's sad, family. I'm trying to tell you, family, you have to be a little God satellite. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Yah is the earth and you are the moon. You got to be constantly going around God's head, family. You have to, family. He has to be thinking about you, family. You have to be God. You have to be Yah's little satellite, family. He's always thinking about you, family. Them people up over there, family, all that stuff is going to be happening to them next week, family. And he don't even know about it like that. He's not thinking about them like that, family. God doesn't think about people, family. He doesn't love people. He doesn't even think about them. I'm on Yah's mind. I'm Yah's little satellite. I'm just orbiting all around Yah. Sometimes I get too clingy, family. I don't even need people like that. I need Yah and Yeshua like that. I don't even need people like that, family. I'm God's satellite, family. God, you have to be on God's mind to where he would want to think about you. What is my child doing? What is my child going through? What's happening to my child? He does not do that for everybody. I'm telling you what King Solomon taught us all, family. I'm telling you what, I'm preaching to it tonight, family. What he taught me, what he's teaching us, you know what I'm saying? You have to be his satellite. God does not think about everybody like that. He doesn't even care about some people. They're not on his mind. You have to love God so much to where he be thinking about you like that. Once more again, go back. What's happening with Jehoshaphat? Oh Lord, let me go on down here. What's going on? Oh, Jehoshaphat, he's all right. Oh, my child, he doing good. What's this? This coming? Oh no, I can't have that. Jesus, come here. This was gonna happen to Jehoshaphat, y'all, next week. I'm not having that. That's not gonna be happening to my little Jehoshaphat because I love that boy. I know, Father. I know you was thinking about him and everything. He does not do everybody like that, family. He doesn't, family. He's not on their mind like that, family. He doesn't even think about them. And it's sad, family. For one more time again, I tell you, they live on the earth, family, and he doesn't even hear them. He doesn't even think about them, and he doesn't even love them, family. Scariest thing in all existence, family. Scariest thing in all existence. You have to keep on loving him, family. For him to be thinking about you, you got to be doing it. Father, I'm praying to you. He has to know of you, family. He hears all of your prayers, family, to know you like that. They don't even got time to learn him like that, family. It's so sad to your brother, family. It is, family. But we ourselves, we have to be so much in love, letting Yah into our life that we are his satellite to where he cares about us. I said to you once more again, he does not care about everybody. And he damn sure ain't gonna care about their problems like that. God doesn't care about everybody's problems. Sister, God cares about your problem because you love him. If you didn't love God, sister, he wouldn't even care about your problems like that. I'm trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't even think about people like that. Okay, let's keep on going. And this is what Solomon taught us, family. Okay. Okay, now may the Lord our Yah be with us all as he was with our fathers. May he not leave us or forsake us, that he may incline our hearts to himself, to walk in all his ways, and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgment, which he has commanded our fathers. So just like I told you, it doesn't stop. He told that to our fathers. And I don't understand why. Why I hate to stop it real quick because this is just something that it's like my thought. I could turn it into a side note, but every black person knows personally that God is mad at them. They just don't know why. When you were born into this world, you know God was mad at black people. You just never knew why he was so damn mad at us. He's mad at us is because we his chosen, family. And it's always been this. The further you go back up in history, family, to current day, family, every child that's born, we like, man, why God cursing us like this? Why God don't like us like this? It's because we are his chosen and we act like bastards before his eyes, family. He has to do this. So inside of every black person, anybody who so-called call themselves an African American, they know that God is mad at them. They just don't know why. I just told you why. You his chosen people, and you have to do every single thing that he says. For he told that to your fathers. Just because those are your forefathers and they died so long ago don't mean he won't do the same thing to you. You are his chosen. You don't get no pass on that. He's going to put you through the same thing he put your forefathers through. Whatever he did to them, he's going to do it to you, family. It's just the damn shame of it is just the fact that we're even worse than our ancestors. I try to tell y'all that all the time. Y'all don't believe me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think that, oh, we doing better than our ancestors. And no, Hebrew. We're not. We're not doing better than our ancestors. If we was doing better than our ancestors, we would be changing the world in a good way. And we up over here changing the world in a worse way. So I don't want to hear that from my other people out there. I don't want to hear that at all. And it wouldn't be so much, but I told y'all too, I wouldn't even get into that tonight. But it tears your brothers and sisters' heart down to see our people in the distress and the woe and the strife. And all we have to do is call out to the Most High God and change our ways. And you got so much corruption, you know what I'm saying? You got so much corruption in our people, you know what I'm saying? To where I feel that our people don't want to get a foot holding on it. And once more again, that's your job to do. Okay, let's get back into this because I'm bleeding over. I got to get out of here, family. I got to finish these last two. I got to get out of here. And we did carry over on the hour. We good. Okay, now, may the Lord Yah be with us as with our fathers. May he not leave us or forsake us. Hallelujah. That he may incline our hearts to himself, to walk in all his ways and his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, which he has commanded our fathers. And may these words of mine be with which I have made supplication before the Lord, be near the Lord our God day and night, that he may maintain the case of his servant and the case of his people Israel as each day may require. I told you, God don't be thinking about people like that, family. Family, the only reason, let's go back. I pulled it out in scripture so you can understand how he thinks, family. Straight up. I have made supplication before the Lord. You have to make supplication. You have to believe in him. You have to pray to him. You know what I'm saying? You have to bring him into your life before the Lord, our God, day and night. He didn't stop praying. You got to pray day and night. You got to have God on your mind, letting him into your life, like I'm telling you, day and night, that he may maintain the case of his servant. He does not, if you don't think about him, if you don't pray to him, he's not going to be thinking about you like that. Of his servant and the case of his people Israel as each day may require. So you want God to think about you each and every day. Sometimes these people might pray 2 days a week, 3 days a week, family. Sometimes some of them only pray maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the whole year, family. He's not thinking about them, family. It's sad, family. That's why he doesn't know people like that. You have to actively search out for your Father to let him into your life through your prayer for your earnest heart to him. All the way to the Most High himself. He has to feel it. He has to hear it. You have to let him in, family. Okay, last one, and your brother. What is this? Oh, let me do this side note. Side note for the night. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Side note for the night. Solomon would offer up his best 3 times a year to Yah, the Lord of hosts. He would go all out for the Lord. So I want you to think about this. You got to imagine Solomon had all the gold. He had all the money. He had all the riches. He was the most richest man on the face of this earth. And he would make sure and the supplications that through his gifts and his offerings of his sacrifice for him want some peace. For him, all his offerings that he would give up. Remember the 4 offerings that I was telling you about? You want to give a peace offering. You want to give a love offering. You want to get just a regular, your 10. It's 4 different offerings I want you to give up through your offering. But look at Solomon. He would go all out, family. 4 times a year, family. Just 4 times, family. He'll make sure he did his best, family. I'm just saying, family, when he did give to the church, family, when he did get to the temple, family, he went all out, family. That's why God blessed him so much, family. We got to go all out for God, family. If you going all out, meaning you have to do that every single month, brother, then okay, I understand that. But if you can go in there and you can really drop something on him. When Solomon, when he went in for his peace offering, family, for his blessed offering, for his tithe, family, for his 10th, family, he went all out, family. So the next time, family, you want to give up an offering, family, to your house, family. That's still a temple, family. That's the temple, family. The temple of God, your church, family, is what I'm talking about. I want you to go all out, family. Solomon went all out and God really blessed him, family. I mean, he brought a gang of stuff. I know that they were sacrificing goats and chickens and stuff. Well, not chickens and stuff like that, family. But just imagine at one time he could have sacrificed 40,000 bulls at the altar. You know what I'm saying? A lot, family. He brought a lot in, family. He went all out, family. And if we want to be really blessed in 2019, he only did that 3. He didn't do that all the time, family. He didn't go to the temple every single weekend and do his best like that for God. He didn't do that, family. 4 times throughout a year. If we can only start with like 1 or 2, family, we're going to be good, family. I'm trying to tell you, family. We got to go when we bring our offering to his church, family. We got to go all out this year, family, to be blessed with the big bucks, family, with the big state of mind, family, with all the peace, family, for him to really bless us this year, family. We got to go all out. Hallelujah. How many of my brothers and sisters with me? Go ahead and throw your hands up. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be blessed this year. You're going to be blessed in 2019 because you're going to listen to your brother. You're going to go all out for your father this year. You're going to come bring him the big bucks, family. You're going to come bring him the big monies, family. You're going to come bring him the big bucks, family, this year, family. That's why the Father, he blessed him. I told you, Solomon went all out, family. He went all out for the Most High God, family. When it was time for him to break, he didn't come bring him no punk $10, family. He didn't come bring him no 50 cents, family. He didn't come bring him no $65, knowing damn well that we really need to dig down in our pockets for a sacrifice to the Most High Yah. Why would you think he call it? He want to see you sacrifice something. You know what I'm saying? He wants to see you sacrifice something. If it ain't no sacrifice, don't give it up, family. Yeah, I ask you to go give a peace offering and a blessed offering and a free will offering. Yes, I do, family. with your free will offering, your blessed offering, your tenth, your tithe. Yes, I ask you all of those things, family. But I want to see you give up a sacrifice this year, family. I want you to go all out, family, like Solomon did, family. He went all out for the Most High God. We're going to be blessed here in 2019 from the Most High. Hallelujah. Throw your hands up, for we are blessed down here upon this earth from the Most Highest. We gonna be blessed this year, family. We gonna go all out for the Most High. Yeah, you preachers, clutch your purses. Don't be clutching them no more. You know what I'm saying? My people coming to give you the money. You know what I'm saying? We fist to go all out this year. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be really, truly blessed. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some sacrifices all out there. If you're not willing to sacrifice, go clutch your dang purse and go throw it up. We want to see some sacrifices. I want to see you go all out for the Most High God this year, just like he did, family, to be truly blessed, family. I want to see you with the brand new cars, family. I want to see you with the brand new homes, family. I want to see you with all that this year, but it comes with the sacrifice, because we're going to go all out, family. We're going to dig deep up in the pockets. Do you understand me, family? I'm not thinking you hear me. We're going to get deep down in the pockets, family, and we're going to bring it. We're going to go all out for the Most High Yah this year, family. Just like Solomon did, to be truly blessed. And if that's all you got, brother, that's the sacrifice I'm talking about. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my voice, family, because it's harsh, family. But hallelujah. Sister, you only got $15 that you sacrificing? Sister, you sacrifice. That $15 is a sacrifice all out this year, family. That's what I'm talking about, family. This year, we're going to do it big for the Most Highest this year, family. All glory be given to Yah. All glory be given to Yah. Side note for the night. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. Going all out for Yah. Okay, last one, family. And I got to go ahead and phase out into my 9 o'clock prayer hour. I'm only going to get 30 minutes up tonight. But that's all right, family. I'm going to get to praying for all my brothers and sisters out there. We're going to hit them spiritually hard. Because the Father, he already know. He already know, family. Ain't no holding back, family. Ain't no holding back on none of my prayers, family. Okay, now let's get into the next one. Okay, because I'm already bleeding for it. Okay, Solomon said, let your heart be loyal to the Lord, your God, to walk in his statutes and to keep his commandments as at this day. So what Solomon is saying, if you don't have no loyalty in your heart for Yah, if you can't follow his commandments each and every single day of your life, you don't love him. He wants you have to loyally follow after these statutes of these commandments, of these limitations. That shows God faith inside of your heart. He sees the loyalty. You understand? He understands that you're going to be at this 9 o'clock praying. He understands that you're going to get into your word. He understands that you're going to practice what you preach. He understands that you're going to love him above every single thing in your life. Second thing rolling up is Yahshua. You know what I'm saying? Letting him in, family. You know what I'm saying? So Solomon said, let your heart be loyal to the Lord your God, to walk in his statutes and to keep his commandments as at this day. He wants to see you loyally follow that all the days of your life. We just can't put our love for the Most High God and put it on the shelf. Go put it up in the attic. Go put it in the basement. Go take it to Daryl's storage. We can't do that, family. Can't do that, family. We have to do this every single day of our lives, family, to make us the people that he needs us to be in the given sense that he needs us to be, family. Down here upon this earth. Now, walk with integrity of heart and upright, to do according to all that I have commanded, by keeping his statutes of Yah's judgment, to gain all the trust of all of his many promises. So, family, if we have this integrity of heart, family, and we walk after all of his statutes, of his laws, of his limitations, he will stay true to all the many promises that he has promised us, family. And it is a glorious thing, family, for these things will be given unto us, family. But I told you, back in the same, family, all those horrible, horrible things that he will do to a person Remember what I told you he do to good people, family. Okay, now Solomon said that. I testify to it, family. I testify because I know he will make my life miserable until I can get it right. He really loves us, family. Now, the other people, family, they've been hating him for so long. They hate him, family. I don't think they got a chance like that, family, to make it to him and love him. But we have this chance, for we love him, family. I'll say one more thing and I get off of here. A lot of y'all are starting to realize that it's a lot of people out in this world now that don't have faith. They don't have it like you have it. And you see, with all their unbelief and everything that they don't believe in, that doesn't waver you in what you believe in. We really love the Most High Yah, and we truly believe in him. As I look in my world, I see so many people that it's like a faithless world, and they don't even have faith in God. But just because they don't believe doesn't mean that we don't have to. Just because they don't have the faith doesn't mean that we don't have to. They have to see our faith never moving, never wavering, never changing. So one day that they can have the same unmovable faith that we have now. Our faith is so strong that it will not move. It will not change. It will not change hands. It will not fade away. For we love the Most High Yah, the Lord of all creation, his highest. We love him. You know what I'm saying? So as we in this world, and it don't matter what they say and all they unbeliefs and all they misbeliefs and all they deception and all of that, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff right there to drive them away, to cast them out away before his very eyes of them not having no faith. It only makes us stronger, family. It only makes us believe in him even more. So we bless however we look at it. We winning and we're winning, family. Now your brother, I got to go ahead and my 9 o'clock family, you know what I'm saying? My 9 o'clock prayer. I got to get up out of here. But all glory be given to Yah, for he is worthy. Father, we thank you for your son, Father. Yeshua, we thank you for the Father. Father, we thank you for your Holy Spirit. Father, I bless all my brothers and sisters out there in the world in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Let Yah be with you all, family. Let the Lord be with you, family. Until next time, family. Until next time, all glory be given to Yah.